You ever get that feeling that you're just kind of along for the ride in your own life? Well, today we're going to explore a really radical idea that takes that feeling all the way. It's this concept that maybe, just maybe, we're not the doer of our actions at all, that we're something else entirely.
So let's start with this. This is a really profound statement, and it's pretty much the core of what we're talking about today. It says that everything in the world is self-originating and self-operating, that there's no doer, and get this, no experiencer. I mean, that sounds impossible, right? So let's try to unpack what on earth that could actually mean.
Okay, so to really get our heads around this pretty provocative idea, we've got to break down two key concepts. You can think of them as the building blocks for this whole worldview. And trust me, they're going to challenge pretty much everything you think you know about your place in the universe.
All right, first up, we have this word, swagateeth. What it means is basically self-originating. So the idea is that things, events, actions, they aren't started by a personal you or me. Nope. Instead, they just emerge. They arise from their own causes, kind of like a flower blooming. It's all part of this natural unfolding process.
And the second piece of the puzzle is swachalit. This one means self-operating. So the thinking here is that the entire universe, and I mean everything in it, is working like some kind of huge, unbelievably complex automated machine. It's all running perfectly on its own, with no separate operator pulling the levers or the strings.
Okay, I know. This all sounds super abstract, right? But what if the proof for all this automation is literally everywhere, hiding in plain sight? Let's go look for it. We'll start with the world around us, and then we'll bring it right inside, into our own bodies and even our own minds. So let's think about nature for a second. The river. Who's making it flow? Is there someone actively pushing it to the sea? Or the wind? Is some conscious being out there blowing it? Of course not, right? The river flows because of gravity. The wind blows because of things like atmospheric pressure and temperature changes. It's all just inherent natural laws doing their thing. There's no separate doer needed. It's a perfect, totally automated system. All right, that's nature. Let's bring this way closer to home, right into your own body. I want you to just think for a second about the billions of crazy complex things happening inside you right now. Are you beating your heart? Are you telling your food to digest? You see, your body is maybe the best example of a swetchalit, a self-operating system we can find. It just runs perfectly, all without your conscious command. And let's be honest, you couldn't control most of it even if you wanted to. You're not the one doing any of it. Okay. Now for the really tricky one, the most personal example of all, your own mind. Just think about the very last thought that popped into your head. Go on. Did you decide to have it before it showed up? Did you pre-approve it or build it from scratch? Well, from this point of view, thoughts, feelings, even big decisions, they just appear. They arise in your consciousness. They're a product of a million different things, your past conditioning, your memories, what's happening right now, but you're not the author. You just become aware of them once they're already there. So if we're not the one doing our actions, or thinking our thoughts, or even running our own bodies, then what's left? I mean, who are we? And this is where things get really interesting. The perspective shifts from taking apart all our old ideas to actually discovering who or what we might really be. You know, ancient wisdom has been chewing on this question for thousands of years. This line from the Bhagavad Gita kind of points to an answer. It says the wise person thinks, I do nothing at all. Wow. So what that suggests is that our true identity, it's not the actor who's all caught up in the drama of the play. It's the silent, unchanging witness who's just watching it all happen. Now, getting to this realization isn't like flipping a switch. It's more of a gradual shift in how you see things. It's a process of disidentification, of letting go. First, realizing I am not this body. Then, I am not this mind. It's about seeing that, yeah, we have a body and we have a mind, but that's not what we are. They're just things we experience, things we are aware of. We are the awareness itself. Here's a great way to think about it. Imagine life is a movie. We get so caught up in it, right? We completely identify with the main character on the screen. We feel their wins, their losses, all of it. But this new perspective, it's an invitation to realize, hey, wait a minute. I'm not the character on the screen. I'm the audience watching the movie. You're the silent awareness in which the whole show is playing out. And look, this isn't just some cool philosophical idea to think about. It actually has a huge practical impact on day-to-day life. So why does any of this matter? What's the real payoff for shifting from seeing yourself as the doer to seeing yourself as the witness? This is where it all clicks and becomes super practical. Because when you start to let go of that illusion that I am the one doing everything, you also get to let go of the huge burden that comes with it. Think about it. The ego's pride when things go right and the crushing guilt when they go wrong. All the blame we throw around. That awful, painful question, why me? All of that stuff just starts to dissolve. And what's left when all that noise fades away? Just a deep, unshakable peace.
This quote really captures that feeling, doesn't it? Everything keeps happening, I do nothing at all. Even the breaths come and go, I just keep watching. You see, it's not about being lazy or doing nothing. It's about non-interference. It's about getting into this effortless flow. Just watching the moments of your life, even something as simple as your own breath, come and go, without that constant, stressful need to control it all or claim it as mine.
And as that old identity, the doer and the experiencer, starts to fade away, it says here, like a shadow in the sun. What's left isn't some empty nothingness. It's a deep stillness, a state of pure, simple awareness. And that is what's being pointed to as real ultimate freedom. So, all of this leaves us with one final, really powerful question to sit with. If everything really is just an automated process, and you are not the one doing any of it, then who or what are you really?